Now we are going through question 6, okay? Now we do question 6. So question 6 now says, convert the following to radians. So anytime you want to convert to radians, whatever, we don't care, coming from degrees to radians or radians to degrees, this is so very easy. All you got to do is remember the relationship, okay? This is what we learned from Chem 101. The relationship. What is pi rad? We can write pi rad is going to be equal to 180 degrees. This is the relationship to remember, and we can do all the conversions. So we start with 5a. Now, when you're doing a conversion, you are going to multiply by this as a fraction, bring this as a fraction. But what you do is, basically what you do is, you divide the thing which you have, then you multiply what you don't have. So whether we have radians or degrees, we just divide by what we have and multiply by what we don't. So here we have 54 degrees, right? 54 degrees. What is it that we don't have? We have degrees, so we divide by that. So it's going to be divided by 180 degrees, and on the top is going to be pi rad, okay? Which will then, so it's going to be 58 is multiplying this thing as a fraction. The top is what we don't have, the bottom is what we have, which we can now write to say it'll be 54 over 180, okay? And this is going to multiply pi rad. And what are we going to get? We can say 54 divided by 180. We get 0.3, which will change to a fraction. You say second function, a, b over c. We always want it as a fraction, okay? When we're taking to rad, we get it as 3 over 10 pi rad, which will just make it as 3 pi over 10 rad. This is going to be your final solution for here. Now let's go for part B. It's so easy, right? I know. Remember the relationship from radians to degrees and degrees to rad. That's the key. We are going to use it for every question. It's so simple. We don't even need practice. You know what I mean? There's no cramming. So we're going to say 410 degrees. We have degrees. So we still multiply by this thing, but we are converting it to be a fraction. And what we divide is what we have, and what we don't is what we put at the top. So it's going to be times pi over 180 degrees. And the top is pi rad, right? So what are we going to get now? We're going to then take degrees to where the other degrees are. So we have 410 degrees over 180 degrees, and it's going to be times now pi rad. What is it going to be now? We're going to have, what is 410 times 410 divided by 180. Oh, we got an answer which I say second function, then ab over c. I get 41 over 18. So this is 41 over 18 pi rad. So this is equal to 41 pi over 18 rad. Then we are done. Now we can go to the last one, which is C. That's 10 degrees. We want to convert. So how do we convert? We multiply by pi rad over 180 degrees, which is just going to be equal to 10 over 180, 10 degrees over 180 times pi rad, which is going to be, what is this? You can just do it. It will get 1 over 18 pi rad. If you say 10 divided by 180, and then you change it to a fraction, second function ab over c, you get 1 over 18. So it's going to be 1 times pi will be just pi over 18 rad. And we'll be done. This is our final solution. Now we are going to go to question 7, and we're going to use this same thing. Okay, so simple. Let's go to question 7, and we'll be done. Okay, this is it. Goodbye for now.